before we kind of get started on this, I want you guys to really understand this project and where it started and where it came from, as far as condensing that. But first, I'd like Miss Ellen Gilbert to kind of stand up, if you could, please, ma'am. Miss Ellen Gilbert. So this beautiful young lady is the reason why this all started. Okay? I really want everyone to understand that's watching, that's here now, that heroes come in all different types of forms. Right? This lady right here is a hero. She'll probably never in a million years accept that. That's even more what makes her a hero. She sacrificed so much in her daily life, her health, for so long, and all the materialistic things that we take for granted every day just to help the veterans. I want you guys and everybody that's watching out there to really understand and look at what a true hero is and the person that makes those sacrifices for those who sacrifice so much for us. Miss Ellen, I can't thank you enough, sweetie, for everything you've done. This is
I've
for you.
enjoyed it. I wouldn't want it any other way.
This is for you, all for you, and everything that you do. You understand that?
All the years that my dad served, 35 years, he got a broken leg. I lived in France. He was in France. He also served when they invaded the Egyptian pyramids. I've got pictures of him and his group sitting on pyramids that I've carried with me for years and years. His platoon sitting on top of the pyramids. And there is no better way to serve than to serve our veterans. They're the most unserved group of people in this country. Everybody thinks that it's because they served in the military that they don't need anything. The military provides it all. Well, that's the biggest fib My husband was in the service. Also, 2 of my 3 boys have served in the U.S. military. And they wouldn't have done it any other way. They love serving, and it's just, it means so much. And those you serve appreciate it. They may not say anything, but they sure appreciate it. When they have to walk 15 miles from Lynn Haven to the Navy base to catch their van to go to Pensacola to get their health care. That's unacceptable.
No states are.
So I started telling people about it. We needed a transportation system set up so that these men wouldn't have to walk. They put in their time. They shouldn't have to walk for their medical care. I found 3 different ones that were walking from Lynn Haven overnight, and they'd lay down on a bench and nap a little bit and get up and walk again. I found out where they lived, and I started picking them up before I went out to check out the van. And it's just spread like wildfire since then, and I am so happy that you are all here and that we're finally going to have the van that we need for the veterans of this area. Bay County has some very, very deep memories of veterans. There's a lot of them have served in some very important places for our country. We need to know who these veterans are and see that they get what they need. I couldn't provide what they needed, but I could put the word out. And everywhere I go, you got them red, white. I wear the red, white, and blue all the time. And then I speak to every veteran I can find. When he comes in with a cap that says he's a veteran, I go up and speak to him and tell him there's a van for transportation. I'd be glad to pick him up if he needed transportation to get to that van. Sometimes it was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, We had left with the van at 6 a.m. I got up at 4 and went and picked up the vets, and we got out there and got the van checked out and got it ready to roll. We left at 6 o'clock. There's not many people that wants to get up and go out at 6 o'clock in the morning. When we lived here in town in our apartment, we had a neighbor that had been a military during Vietnam, I believe it was. But anyway, he walked out on the porch of that building. We had the downstairs apartment, he had the upstairs apartment. Every time that I had to go check out that van, he was on that porch to make sure I got in my vehicle safely. He no longer lives over here, but we see and hear from him quite a bit. He's a chaplain for our sheriff's department and for the Bay Medical, a volunteer chaplain. There's a lot of veterans you never hear about. And you know, we'll hear about him because he won't be here. I looked what I'm doing, but I'm slowly getting to the point that I'm not going to be able to drive that van when we get it. I say when we get it, because I don't believe it's not possible that we're going to get this van. You folks have picked up where I've pretty much left off, because this year I very seldom have been on my feet. But I appreciate more than anything what you have done.
Shoot, you're the one to think that. How young are you, Miss Ellen?
I'll be 80 the 22nd.
Ooh, awesome.
So take a moment, let that set in a little bit. The person that's taking you to sit down, sweetie. The hike that we're doing is 360 plus miles. People ask me, geez, that seems like a lot. Are you kidding me? Did you just hear that story? I mean, what we're doing is just a small part of what we can do. That's a hero. I mean, how many of you are going to sacrifice that much time throughout your day to go help a vet? A homeless vet. A vet that needs health care. I didn't want this pitch or conversation really to get into, you know, a side of red and blue or what's out there, because I don't really believe in either one of them. What I believe in is that the military community, what I've always learned is we police our own. We take care of each other. We don't allow one person to do it. We're taught team in every single thing that we do. So the fact that she's accomplished this on her own and done this much makes her a hero in her own right. She's used her own vehicle, her own money on fixed income, because she cares. Not because she wants recognition, not because she wants to be in the limelight, because she loves it. I'm very, very lucky to have met Miss Pam, Miss Ellen, made friends for life in this. Because you know what? There are people out there, veterans out there that need help that we may miss. But with this project and what we're doing, we can stop that. I mentioned that a couple weeks ago. We can decrease homelessness. We can help veteran suicide. We can help more veterans become successful in their own right. And again, this has nothing to do with me. I'm just a connector. It's individuals like Ms. Ellen, the true heroes, Mr. Price, who donated. I can't do this by myself. I'm asking each and every one of you and everybody out there to pull together. Don't point the finger at everyone else. Accept responsibility that we dropped the ball. It is what it is. Let's pick it up, run with it, and make it happen. The bus project is just a connector, guys. It's just a tangible object to help us relate to the problem. So we start there. And once we start there, pebbles build mountains. And when this project goes national, and more people see it, and more people stand behind it, and truly know that we're here to not make money, that we're here truly for the veteran, maybe, just maybe, we can get our country back. So, anyways, I'll stop preaching because I'm really good at that.